Welcome to the Buffalo Social Club, friends. I'm Mary Friona. We are coming to you live from our studio at the beautiful Hilbert College, and I am super excited. It was a busy weekend. Kimberly, how about you?
Oh, it was so busy. I was busy all week. I am exhausted, but all good things happening. I think that my husband may have watched this show because he arranged a date night for us last week, and it was so fun. I got to see a comedian who I've been following on TikTok for a few years now. He's so funny. His name is Damien Darling, and he just does these hysterical videos, but he always finds a way to make you smile, and he gives back to people at the grocery store. So seeing him live, he was so funny. I find him funnier than like celebrity comedians. He's on his way, I believe.
Oh, wow. So
yeah.
He's got it.
I think because I feel like comedians are not as relatable anymore, the big ones, because they're not living the same life that you and I are. Right. Whereas he still is. So he's got a lot to talk about. So anyways, it was a really good date night.
I love that you had a date night with your handsome husband.
Thank you.
Did you love it?
Oh, yeah. We had a great time. Really good time.
And Lil Carla was fine.
Of course.
I told you. See, girl? I actually had so much fun. I got my colors. Remember, we had Melissa on the show a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. She reads colors. And I got my colors done. So this is one of my best colors, apparently, which it's great because now I have blue and gold. So I'm repping the Sabres, which is awesome. They had a phenomenal run out west, 7 out of 8 points. So that was awesome. The city was all abuzz with the tournament, with the basketball tournament. Tons of people came. It helps the economy so much. So that was good to see.
You know, it's funny, though. So the comedy show was right after March Madness. Yes, but these are like out of towners. So, you know, the Sabres and the Bandits people from Western New York, they know how to walk the walk, right? Well, the out of towners didn't. So it's like they're like walking into each other. It's like a stampede or a herd was going the wrong way. It was funny to see.
Yeah, it's so great to see that in the city, though.
Yeah, but do you think the city wants basketball? Because I feel like there was so many people there. I feel like we should have a basketball team.
We used to have a basketball team. Are you aware of that?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we used to have the Buffalo Braves. Okay. What was that guy's name? Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Donnie, help me out here.
The owner?
No, the player. The one really famous Buffalo Brave. Bob McAdoo?
Yeah, McAdoo. Yeah,
that's a great name.
Yeah. He was so great. I remember watching those games with my dad when I was very, 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 very young. But yeah, we could definitely have another team here. I think our fan base would totally support that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have the best fans ever. What else did you do this weekend? Anything?
Yes, I went to a beautiful gala with my beautiful friend. It was the Breakthrough T1D Gala, and they are raising funds to find a cure for type 1 diabetes. Oh, wow. And it was a really, really beautiful night. And I went with our guest today.
Oh, very nice. I did do laundry.
Okay.
Normally I do it a couple times a week, but I had a busy week, so I did it all on Sunday. It was like a mountain. And I was trying to figure out, like, my husband had at least 10 or 12 hoodies. And I'm trying to figure out how you wear that many hoodies in 7 days. I can't figure it out.
He just really likes a clean hoodie.
I guess, but like...
He doesn't repurpose his hoodies. Big Carlo repurposes all of his hoodies.
10 days in a week.
I don't know. He just likes his hoodies. Different brand every day.
Problems, people. So we have a fun guest today.
We sure do. I am very excited to welcome Audrey Hall of EcoServe Pet Services. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. That begs the question, though, the not using hoodies twice in a row. I think that does beg the question. It brings me to towels. Who's using towels multiple times and who's not? Because it's like I think that's a thing.
I definitely use more than one.
Like how much?
I mean, I don't really count how many times I use my towel, but like I'll take a shower, hang it up. Yeah. I mean, I'm clean when I use it and then I hang it.
It just feels different.
You do it once?
I'm like twice.
Oh, twice.
Sometimes once. But usually, like if I'm in the mood to get into bed at nighttime with clean sheets,
there's nothing better than
going to be a clean towel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a whole process.
My kids take a shower and then they just leave the wet towel on the floor. So they're not going to use that again.
Yeah, children. My 10-year-old does the same thing.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
I saw this thing on, I don't know, some video on TikTok or whatever, where the lady, the influencer, basically was saying, if your kids have a messy room, you're not a good parent. And I'm
Oh.
like, I'm definitely not a good parent. I'm a horrible parent,
Terrible.
in fact. Terrible. Rotten
Terrible.
to the core parent. Yeah.
Honestly, that's the least of our concerns. I
know.
just feel like
I know.
that's okay. So I think sometimes there's this whole part of the influencing where they say like the most outrageous things to get the most reaction, and then it works.
Yeah.
And then that's where they get their money from. So like you can't fault them for saying the most egregious things because it's like it only benefits them.
Yeah.
So like, you know, she's figured it out.
As long as it's not a lie or like fake news or something really mean, I'm fine. You say what you want. Maybe she really thinks that. Who cares? But you know,
Yeah.
it's not going to affect me personally. I'm not going to like go cry in the corner saying I'm a bad mom.
I'm not going to clean my house after, you know, just no, thank you.
No,
Yeah. We got other stuff to do.
way too many things to do.
You do have a lot to do. You are a young business owner.
Well, thank you.
Are a community advocate. You are a great mom. I think I texted you the one day and I was like, hey, what are you up to today? It was like Sunday. And you're like, I'm cleaning my house. I'm like, you clean your own house? You have time for that?
No, I don't have time for that.
No, that's what you said. Yeah.
I don't, but it needs sometimes you just sort of like pockets, you just figure it out. And the laundry thing, I wish I had a system down. And I know like there's parents out there, like single moms, bless you all, that like have got the structure figured out. I am so unstructured that it just happens when it happens. And if my daughter goes to school with like 2 different socks on, we're going to be fine.
Oh, that's like a regular thing in my house.
It's going to be fine.
Very rarely do my
She would
kids match
disagree,
socks.
but
Really?
oh yeah, she's very she's a structured kiddo. She'll be fine when she grows up. Not worried about her. I think she worries more about me.
Do you have any money aside for the therapy that's coming in the future?
Oh no, AI is going to handle that all one day. She'll just go talk to her little imaginary friend.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell us about EcoServe Pest Services. And-
EcoServe, yeah. I mean, I am second generation. I grew up in the business. My mom and dad were a part of a company Monday through Friday here in Buffalo called Buffalo Exterminating. And my dad on the weekends had a company called EcoServe. And that EcoServe was run up in Orleans County on Lake Ontario outside of the Buffalo Exterminating territory. And so on the weekends, I'd go out with my dad on Saturdays in high school and college and work with him with our customers. And it was cool. You got to see sort of meet different people throughout your day. Sometimes they were characters. And as I grew up, you know, they're growing up too with their families. And so you kind of get to know them as individuals. After I graduated college in 2012 from UB, I took EcoServe over. It was just me. It was a part-time business at the time. I was doing maybe 1 to 2 days a week in busy season worth of work. So I had to go knock on doors. I had to, I joined the Amherst Chamber right away and got involved and, you know, showed up at meetings at 7 a.m. in a pencil skirt and some heels and was heading out to the car to put on my Carhartts and my boots. And it's, you talk about a transformation, but made that work for a while and kind of, I've learned that the best way to grow a business is surround yourself with people that are like way smarter than you. And so I've been blessed to have that in my life with my parents and the people that they've, you know, surrounded me by growing up. They're very involved in the industry. And then I got involved in the entrepreneurial Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership through UB and in 2015. And that really sort of changed the trajectory of the business as well. And just been super blessed. We've been able to grow a company and now instead of the customers being like my passion, it's my team and watching them grow and evolve is like the coolest thing ever. And now, like you said, I love that you said I'm young because I walk down the stairs now and my knees creak. And so really don't feel young.
Welcome to the
And
club.
the people on my team are much younger than me. So they're talking about when they were born in the 2000s. And I'm like, oh gosh, okay. But yeah, it's a treat.
Being a small business owner is
Yeah.
so hard. It really is. And like, you have to have like a really strong kind of gut to get through it because you're going to have ups and downs. You have problems with customer, you have problems with the staff, you have all these things that you have to sort of, you know, whether you have a great staff or not, you're still going to have that stuff. And it's hard to get through some of that.
It's that, and then it's realizing that you and your team have personal lives that you have to balance. And there used to be this time where it was you can the whole thought process was leave home, leave personal at home, and then go to work, and you can't do that anymore. And I don't expect that of my team. And it's a challenge, but it's also extremely rewarding. I think that there's such we have so many issues with mental health, and everyone everyone in society having issues with, how they feel about things. But I think it's so important that we're bringing that stuff to light, and that we're really having conversations around it, and knowing that you can bring that stuff to work, and there's not going to be like reprimanding for it. We all have lives. So being a part of a company that really supports that stuff, and knows that it's okay to have a rough day, and one of our core values is teamwork. So we're going to be there to support them and whatever they need. That's a cool thing as a business owner to be able to do. So yes, there are days where it's super hard. There are moments where if it's not my team, it might be customers maybe going through stuff, and that puts stuff on me. But you kind of chalk it up to life, and I am beyond blessed to be in the position I am.
And you still find time for these amazing things, these community endeavors. And the Autism Nature Trail, I think, is one. Yep. I mean, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you want to know my secret? I'm so selfish about this whole thing. Everyone says oh, EcoServe soap in the community. Absolutely. It's so great for us. It's so great for the community. I'm big in believing in nonprofits. My secret is it's like my passion project a little bit. It is the thing that gets me, I find so much joy. And I tell people, I'm a little selfish because it makes me feel really good when you're doing good. And you want to multiply that feeling, right? So when something sits with you and you do really good, or you feel really good about something, or you wear a piece of clothing that makes you feel really good, you want to multiply that, or you want to buy it in every single color. And I feel like that's how I am with doing stuff in the community. We have these wonderful customers. I have an incredible team that make this all happen. If our team's not doing the work and our customers aren't supporting us by doing the work, then we can't do the things that we do. So I'm I will sing it to the world. If anyone has a moment to do some nonprofit work, I think it brings so much more than the good that you're doing.
Yes, absolutely. And you do a lot more, and we're going to get into that right now with our Little Bit Louder Now segment, sponsored by Celino Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, where we talk about awesome things happening in the West New York community. So at EcoServe Pest Services, your core mission is to give back to your community.
Yep. So
you are involved in multiple charities, and they're all different. So we talked about the Autism Nature Trail. Yep. You help the Breast Cancer Network of Western New York, which I greatly appreciate. Yep. Name some other charities that you support.
Yeah. So this past Saturday, we were at the Breakthrough T1D for Type 1 Diabetes Gala. And really excited about the work that they're doing in our community, raising funds for a cure one day on the horizon. I think a lot of times we talk about raising money, and it's okay, but when is it happening? I don't see light at the end of the tunnel. And type 1 diabetes, I've got some friends in the industry. My friend's daughter down in Florida, she's 6 and she has type 1 diabetes. She's had it for about a year now. One of my really good friends, Rachel, she's living with it. There's really research that's in the clinical phase right now. And we're talking 5 to 10 years from
amazing.
People, people's lives being changed. So kids, my friend's daughter growing up as an adult with not having to worry about arm pricks, nighttime wake ups. I mean, that's the stuff that's you don't think about it unless you're impacted by it. We also do work with Buddy Second Chance Rescue. We do work with Cradle Beach out in Angola. Wonderful, wonderful resort for kids in the summer. They also do programming all throughout the year. It's right on the lake. I love what they do. I just saw on social media the other day that you guys were over at Ronald McDonald House. Yeah. We do work with Lisa over there and support them as best, in any type we can. And they're wonderful. When we get involved in a nonprofit, my thing is to meet with them and just hear about what they do. I'm a big believer of if I don't want to write, I don't just want to write a check. I'm good doing that. That's a big part of it. And I know that's important to them as well. But I also want to figure out what they're doing and make sure that it aligns with the things that are important to us. And Ronald McDonald House, the work that they're doing in the hospitals, the work that they're doing for the families that are there, just really taking a level of stress off that it's unfathomable for me, because fortunately I've never had to go through something like that. But the space is so calming, and it welcomes families and kids that are going through treatments right down the road. And it just feels warm and inviting. And so we want to align ourselves with organizations that really do good work right here in our community. I think there's a lot of bigger organizations out there that support more large scale projects, and corporations get involved with that. EcoSwim for a smaller business. So I think, thinking of what your impact is going to make, I think impacting the local community, that's our customers, friends, that's their families, that's our team members and their families. I mean, stuff like that. That's like big deal.
Absolutely. Have you ever been to the Ronald McDonald House on a tour?
Oh yeah. I've cooked there.
You have.
I have covered them for a long time at Channel 2.
I figured.
Every time that they would build a new room or change things over, we would cover it. But I did, as Totally Buffalo Cares, our folks went in and we cooked a couple of times for the kids. And it's a really special place. And what they do is just, they have a lot of wonderful name recognition, but it's also a hindrance to them too, because people automatically think, well, McDonald's must fund them, and they don't. I mean, they may give them a very, very small portion every now and again of things that they raise, but they don't fund them. So it almost makes it a little more difficult for them to raise money, but what they do is wonderful.
Yeah, and I got a tour of there. My favorite part of the tour is what they do for the children that are coming in to make them feel at home. So downstairs they have a game room, and then they have a room with this big Fisher Price bus that's like sounds like it has a real engine and all the toys. And then they have a special closet, and Lisa said, close your eyes, Kimberly. So I closed my eyes, and then she opened this door, I opened my eyes, and it was like beautiful lights like Christmas in this special room where they give each child who comes in some tickets, and then they could pick out a toy of their choice. And so they're just trying to make this, a better experience. They know these kids have to be stuck in the hospital, and their siblings too. And what they're doing is really, really special.
Yeah, I think the siblings, that's the key part, right? I mean, the kids go through a lot, obviously the patients, but the siblings, I mean, they're stuck in that house. And so they really do a great job in making it fun, and the homemade meals help. So everything helps a little bit. And I know we've been working together helping little Charlie.
Yes.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes. Charlie is the sweetest. He is a friend of ours. He's 11 years old, and sadly he has to battle cancer again. So he just rang the bell in October, and then a few months later, they found it's returns, which really stinks. So I'm working with Buffalogo right now to make some shirts for him, Charlie's Champions, that you can find on Sweet Buffalo. And he also has an Amazon wish list that I know that you're encouraging people to buy things off of it just to cheer him up, get his spirits up during this time, because going through chemo and treatment and surgeries, he had lung surgery, it all just sucks. There's no other word for it. It sucks. And so what can we do for him right now? We got to brighten his spirit.
Well, especially when you've already rung that bell.
Yeah.
And you think, okay, I did it. I'm on my way. I did it. And then all of a sudden, a few months later, you're back in the thick of it, having surgery, getting more treatments, and it's so unfair. And the family has so much to deal with. And he was out at our store last August, and he met Spencer Brown. We had a signing, and he was adorable. And so now we really want to help the family. So we did a fundraiser. We did a raffle basket. And so you can actually go online. You can still enter to win this raffle. It's like $5 for one chance, $10 for three. And all of the proceeds go to buying things off this wish list that he wants. So one of the things was this beautiful, comfortable chair that he really wanted to make himself comfortable. And it was like $480.
Yeah.
So like in the first 2 hours, we raised that. We bought the chair.
Amazing.
Now we're up to $800.
Amazing.
So we bought a bunch of stuff off the list, and we're hoping to get every single thing off that list, because if it's little things that's going to make him happy, do it. You know what I mean? Just do it.
Well, that's what's great about it is that, I talked to Charlie's grandma. She told me what he was going through. I immediately talked to you. What's going on, Kimberly? And I said, I just got off the phone with Charlie's grandma. I tell you what's going on. And then boom, you're on it. It's just wonderful.
Got to.
We got to be there for one another.
Yeah. Yeah. And, it's sad to see how many children are going through these horrible times. I mean, we saw that with our friend Liam. I don't know if you know Liam Lynch's story.
Yep.
He passed away, and we went recently to his a benefit for his parents. They're starting Liam's Legacy,
Yep.
so it was the first annual. It was wonderful. And so at the store, we decided that every month we're going to pick an item and sell it and give the proceeds to, someone different. And so we did Liam's Legacy for a couple of weeks, and we sold these like hockey Buffalo on the Warpath t-shirts. So we raised $400.
Incredible.
And all of the money will go to help pay for parking for parents with children battling cancer. So they should not have to pay for this parking. It drives me bonkers, but they do, and it adds up. So every little bit helps. And so I'm just so excited about that.
It's amazing how folks like you both make such a point to support these families. I think pediatric cancer is just the most devastating thing. These kids have such a bright future, and it's amazing because most of them all of them that I've kind of come across are just phenomenal human beings. They're little phenomenal human beings with such bright futures, and it's just like you said, it just sucks. And to be able to brighten their day or relieve some pressure, I'm sure it is exponentially valuable to those families. And in a what would otherwise be just really, really difficult time for them.
You know what's crazy about all of the children that I've met personally? Every single one of them have something in common, which is nuts to me. They all have like this wisdom about them. Like they're almost like they're an old soul.
Yep.
Like Sophia and Liam, it's just so crazy. Maybe they get that after the diagnosis, but I don't think so.
I know what you're talking about. I have a friend named Eddie, and I feel that way when I'm with him. I feel like I'm talking to an adult the way he talks to me, but he's a kid.
He's so cute too.
I think
He's so cute.
they have to grow up a little bit faster than most kids because they're in an environment that's very adult driven. And so it's so I do think that like giving these toys to your friends and things like that brings back that childhood. And I think that's really important because sometimes you can get wrapped up in the medical stuff and all that, and that kind of can,
you just want to be a kid.
Just want to be a kid.
Yeah.
Just let them be kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Faux show.
Faux show, Mary.
What else you want to talk about?
I want to talk about
Justin Timberlake. I know you want to talk about that.
I do. I'm dying to talk about Justin Timberlake. He didn't want his DWI video released, which I understand, but knowing that he didn't want it released, I thought it was going to be really bad. I mean, our boy is hammered. I mean, he is, but he is respectful,
Doesn't
nice.
matter.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that the video didn't. We already knew he got a DWI, so the video didn't really make it any worse.
I think the video made it worse.
You do?
I think I knew he was tipsy. If he was arrested, I knew he must have been pretty tipsy. But watching that video, he was completely hammered. I mean, why would he get behind the wheel like that?
I don't know. I mean, if you have millions of dollars, you can call a cab. But
I think no, I think it was good. I think I watched snippets of it. But I did get he was definitely
hammered.
Yeah.
But the woman that was with him, I don't know their relation, if she works for him or what, but like she wasn't hammered. So why didn't she say, hey, Justin, let me drive? Because the cops let her drive home with the car. So she wasn't hammered. So when you're with your friend and they're that tipsy, I mean, I don't know why she didn't rescue him.
I don't know. Where was his wife? Ooh, I don't know. Just saying.
Here's my thing. You're responsible for yourself and yourself only.
Yeah.
And Justin made that choice to drive. It's on him solely. And so for him to be upset about it being leaked, you're in that position. And my thing is you either step up or you do what he did. And in this case, he has a real opportunity to inflict some education on the younger people, even people his age who are out there making decisions every day still to get behind the wheel. My thing is take it and do something good with it. I don't, personal responsibility is a big thing for me. And, that's it.
You know what?
Lays
And
on
everybody
him.
loves a good redemption story. So apologize, do a PSA, and move on.
Yeah. We haven't
Instead
seen
of
that
crying
But
quite
how
yet.
about the officer not knowing who he was?
Did he? I mean, if I were, so I'd probably do the same thing the officer did. I'd be like, Justin, who?
Yeah.
I would probably push the buttons a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's
It's like
my personality.
world tour.
I'd
Yeah.
be like,
What's that?
what's a world tour?
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
When he did his walk, though, I mean, I know he was hammered, but I thought with the coordination skills he has from dancing, he would have done a better job at that. I know Michael Jackson would have done it.
Oh,
He would have done his moonwalk and turned around. Ow!
he would have walked his way all to saving children.
Yes,
Yeah, he would have
Yes.
moonwalked to save the children.
yes,
Is
Mary.
that
At
what we're
Never
going on?
Neverland.
Yes, exactly. How about Janet Snyder announced she's
Janet
retiring?
Snyder is retiring. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what really amazes me? I love Janet. I've known her for a very long time. But like the radio station, their average listener is like 18 to 34. Okay. She's been there for 30 years.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's quite a bit older
Mhm.
and she still managed to
Okay.
keep up with it and stay relevant and do her thing. It's like crazy how she can do that.
For me, Janet Snyder is the Buffalo version of Delilah. Like
Delilah.
freaking Delilah.
Delilah's still alive. Did you know that?
I think she's still
I
on
didn't
air.
really think about it.
You need to
She's
think about it.
80, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like when I was in college, I listened to Delilah on the way to my, I played club volleyball. So at 10 o'clock at night, I would be listening to her, like coach these people. And I feel like Janet Snyder's a little bit of that version for us because she's just like tested time.
Well, somebody said in the comments, which I thought was funny, I started listening to Janet Snyder when I was 20 years old. Now I'm 60.
She's an icon.
She's
though.
figured it out.
She's an icon.
She looks good.
She looks good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's, raised her 3 children. They're all successful, beautiful kids. And
She deserves her time now.
Chill out, relax,
Yeah,
go to
enjoy
the beach.
life.
Do
Have a
whatever
nice-
you want to do.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen with the show. If they're going to bring in, it's hard to bring in a younger person to be with the other guys. I don't know.
Yeah, and the dynamic that they've had all
Yeah.
those years. Yeah. Oh, it's interesting to see. Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Uh-huh.
Also, Dr. Beach Gem. Have you ever heard of Dr.
I
Beach
have.
Gem? I
Yes.
love her.
She's super fun.
She's super fun. So she lives in St. Pete's, and she is a pediatric emergency doctor, and she is an internet sensation.
Yeah.
And she has millions of followers. And I've always watched her because I think she's interesting the way she like talks about the flu or whatever the problems are, and she like just she doesn't use medical jargon. She doesn't make
Yeah.
it hard to understand. She like brings it down to just like our level. And so people love her. People
Yeah.
love her. So she was in Buffalo for the weekend, and she was like all around town, like posting pictures. She went like for wings, of course. She went to Wegmans, like all the things. And come to find out, she actually did a residency here at Children's Hospital. So they lived here for like 11 years.
Yep.
And people love it. And I have to
saw
say, like, she walked in the store on our store on Sheridan Drive, and I was standing there with my daughter, and a group of people walk in, and I say, "Hey, welcome in." And then I look over again, and it was her, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And my daughter Maria was like,
You good?
like she didn't know who that was, but she was so nice and
Oh.
so fun, and I just loved meeting her. She was
Aw.
great. And you see somebody, and you think, "Gosh, I hope they're as nice as they seem."
Yep.
And sometimes
sure.
they're not,
Mhm.
and
That,
she was.
that outburst that you had reminds me of the time that I walked past Chad Michael Murray at the Bison Stadium in the tunnel, and I didn't realize what my eyes were seeing.
You did that?
So I turned and I looked at him. And so normal Kimberly might be like, "Hi," or "Can I get a picture with
Oh,
you?"
no.
No, my eyes turned to Chad Michael Murray and I said, "Hello!" And I was so immediately
Wow.
mortified at myself for my outburst. And he looks at me and he smiles and he's like, "Hey!" And he gave me a high five. And that was that. So I really would like to redeem myself from my outburst and would love to have Chad Michael Murray on the show one day,
Yeah, I did slide into his DMs, as they say.
You did? Oh,
I
what?
sent him a DM on Instagram.
Nice.
Wait, did I use that the wrong way?
I don't know. What did it say? Are you allowed to say?
I'm a married woman. No,
Okay.
I just said, "Hey, we have this fun, podcast
Mhm.
show,
Uh-huh.
and we'd love to have you on.
Yeah.
That's all I.
I'm glad you did it and not her because he probably remembers your
Yeah.
face.
He's got to remember. I mean, that was quite the outburst. But you know what it is? It's like I watched his movies when I was a teenager. So I was watching, the Cinderella story
So
with,
good.
Oh, that was so
my girl
good.
Hilary Duff. So like my mind and my eyes, and when I saw him, it's just, you never realize. I've never really seen a celebrity in the wild.
You know what was crazy about that movie?
What?
You could totally. You were like, "Who is that other person?" When she had the mask on,
That you knew it was
couldn't
her?
even tell it was her.
Oh, you're being sarcastic. Yes. No, Hillary talks about that on her shows too. Like, we know.
Did you ever see that?
Which
A
what?
Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when all she has is the mask. Like, come on, it's her.
It's TV magic.
Uh huh.
It's so
TV
funny
magic.
though. It's so funny. She said her daughter asked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
watched the
just like,
movie.
well, did you guys watch Bridgerton?
No.
No.
Okay, but this last season, same thing. She goes to this masquerade ball with this mask on. One of the gentlemen falls in love with her over one night. It's I think it like is a Cinderella tale or whatever. And yeah, like no one notices that this woman with this little itty bitty mask on is this like, hello, it's her. She's right in front of your faces. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's TV magic.
It is TV magic.
Oh, you know what I did watch?
What?
The Madison. Did you hear about that one?
No.
No. Tell us.
Ooh, well, I texted you about it.
You did. I did not get that text.
I
I'm sorry.
did text you, but then I texted you something else, and then
Right.
you must have missed that. But it is so good. It's with Michelle Pfeiffer. She hasn't been in anything in forever. Do you know who she is?
Of course I know.
Okay,
I know the
okay.
name, yeah.
Just never know.
That
And Kurt Russell. I love him too.
Okay.
And it's so good. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I don't know if that's like ruining it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what happens in the first episode. But I didn't
Is
know.
it a series? Is it a movie?
It is a series. There's
Okay.
only 6 parts,
Okay.
which really depressed me because I want more now.
Is it
We always
Netflix?
do.
They're already shooting the second. No, it was
Hulu? Peacock?
Peacock.
Okay.
It was Peacock, and it is so good. You're gonna love it.
The
All right.
Madison.
You're gonna
I'm
love
going to
it.
have to put a subscription in for that.
Oh, well, there we go again.
I know. That's how they get you.
all
Did
the
you
time.
watch Paradise? Speaking of,
I sure did.
did you like it?
No.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, my friend got me hooked.
Wait,
you
did
watch
you
it
watch the
yesterday?
recent one?
Not from yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
I've only seen Jane's episode. That's the last one I've seen from last year. I
Jane,
haven't had a
man.
chance.
Mhm.
Change. Just
Um,
killer.
That show is insane. My friend told me about it 2 weeks ago, and I have been binging.
Yeah.
it.
So good.
We've been
It's
trying to tell
so
everybody
good.
that watches the Buffalo Social Club, our millions of followers,
Millions.
to make sure that you watch Paradise because it's a really good show.
It really is good.
Mhm.
Last week was boring, but I think they made up for it
Okay,
yesterday.
but here's my thing. I'm telling you, there is this paradise.
Oh yeah.
oh, for
It's
sure.
here somewhere. I
For
just want a ticket. It's like
Mm.
Willy Wonka, like give me a ticket. Like
Well, they
where
don't
do
want
I?
bugs down there, so
I could be that person.
you could be.
I could be the pest control person,
Yep.
but like in disguise,
They don't.
so no one would know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should do that. Yeah, they don't let you have dogs down there, so
That-
I don't
no,
know how
you're
I
right.
wouldn't fare well.
The one guy, I'd be the one guy, the old man who snuck the dog in.
Yes.
That's me.
Yes.
That's a non-negotiable.
Right, but
I actually have 2, and they're kind of big, but we'd figure it out.
unfortunately, we have too many, so it's not even sneaking one. How are we going to sneak in 3?
You could pick your favorite.
I can't.
Can we make a paradise for just dogs, though?
And we would live
be
there.
that'd be like way cooler than human beings,
Mhm.
and it'd probably be more productive. I don't think there'd be like all this like killings and whatnot, like street
Killings and
killings.
whatnot.
That's what
There's
they do.
lots of killings. Like a lot of people die.
A lot of people die in
Substantial amount of people die.
Uh-huh.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, people die. It's not actually paradise. It's like
Well, it's paradise for the people who live.
That's
Actually,
fair.
not even really.
Not
not
really.
even for them.
No.
They're underground. Well, so what's crazy is they have like a fake sky, so it's all lights,
It's
so they never
lights.
see the sun. It's crazy.
It's so messed
It's
up.
crazy, but I'm sure there is one being built or built already.
It's already happening.
yeah.
And if it's not underground, it's in space.
Ooh. Okay. Didn't
It's-
think about.
it's
Didn't
somewhere.
see
We
that
just-
coming.
We got to get a ticket. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we like to play a game every
Yes.
week.
Great.
You excited?
And what did we play last week?
The headlines, fake or
Oh,
not.
fake or real. This
Yeah.
week we're gonna do Would You Rather. And I love
Mhm.
this game. When my daughter Ella was like little, we used to play this, and she would say "rather," so she'd always go "Would you rather?" And it was so that's what I think of every time. It's
That's adorable.
So I won't do that, but
It'd be
we are
cute if you
gonna.
did.
So you want to start it?
All right. Would you rather drive behind someone going 20 in a snowstorm or someone going 60?
20.
20.
In a snowstorm?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 20. Well, if you're driving behind someone going 60, what if you just like slow down and then they just, you know what I mean? It's kind of a silly question.
I think it's, would you
if
rather go
they-
fast or snow in this?
but
Fast or
if
slow
I
in the
wanted to
snow?
go 30 miles an hour and they were going 60, do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They
Well,
would just keep going.
It's just a question.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
she's being really real about it, but
would you
like,
rather, Mary?
I had a
I would
terrible. I had a terrible car accident in the winter once, so I'm a slow driver. I have
no,
a big
but I
car
think
and
the
I'm a slow
question
driver.
is kind of like I am the slow. I prefer to go slow. I'd
Yes.
rather be cautious.
Yes.
Big Carlo is a truck driver, so he is very, good
Yeah.
at driving with trucks and
Sure.
stuff. So he's gonna go the regular speed, and he enjoys going the regular speed. I don't because I'm scared.
Yeah, same,
All right,
same.
I'll
That,
go-
that was the gist of it.
We're going to split the difference. I'm going to go 30 and they're going to go 60.
that
Okay.
sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather only eat beef on weck or fish fry for a year?
Fish fry. I'd eat fish fry every day.
I'm going to go beef on weck.
I don't eat meat, so
So you have to.
This is kind of an awful question for you.
yeah.
So fish fry.
Well, I would do the fish, but I don't like the breading. I just like a fish, like broiled with like some
Oh,
Cajun on
wow.
it. Oh, so good.
I need some beer batter.
Really?
Oh
Oh,
yes.
no.
Oh, beer batter and potato salad and coleslaw. Give me all the sides that comes with it. Oh, delicious. Some ketchup.
Tartar?
No, I don't do the tartar ketchup.
Okay.
That sounds like diabolical.
Hers?
You would- no.
No, she likes mine.
Without the,
without the
She needs the beer
oh, just
batter.
broiled? Like with
Yeah.
a Cajun seasoning or like a lemon? Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Ew.
Okay. Well,
It's like naked.
This
It's like
is-
a naked fish.
this is my reality.
I want you to have what you want.
Thank
You are so welcome.
Aw.
Would you rather only eat drums or only eat flats from now on?
I don't eat meat. I'd rather only eat the
These questions
celery
are not
and
for
carrots.
What-
Flats.
Flats? All right,
Yeah.
I'll take your drums.
You can
Ooh.
have them. Yeah, I don't
I
want
just
them.
feel like there's more meat on them. I don't know, but most people say flats.
There
right?
is, but I feel like the texture is different with the drums. Like
I-
it doesn't taste like
but
the
you
flats.
can get more blue cheese
I don't
on
eat
a-
the blue cheese.
on a drum.
Oh shoot.
You don't like the blue cheese?
I just don't eat it.
Do you do ranch?
No, I don't do ranch. I don't do anything. I like
I'm going
mild.
to get up and leave.
See, she really
Wow.
mild.
She takes
You like
this
you like
seriously.
naked fish,
Dude.
and you don't eat blue cheese.
But listen, I
This is
eat
what
This
mild.
show is going to shut down.
this is
Mild?
what makes the world go round.
These people don't like this. I don't. like
Mild.
this.
Hi, Ian. We got a comment. Kimbo Slice. That was for me
Oh,
because
nice.
I'm Kim.
How does Ian feel about blue cheese?
Ian, what do you think about blue cheese? No, but I like my chicken wings mild, but like buttery. Like I like the taste to be buttery.
But
I
you
feel
don't
like
dip them.
Bar-Bill has that
Yeah.
kind of buttery chicken wing. Like I love that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where it's like in the wing.
Would you rather start spring with bugs everywhere
Okay.
or nonstop allergies?
Oh, yeah, bugs everywhere.
Because that keeps her in
I
business.
can take care of it.
Yeah, bugs everywhere.
But allergies are terrible. It's like constantly having a cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel so bad for people with allergies.
Yeah. I feel like I went my whole
Ugh.
life and I was like, I don't have allergies until I did.
My mom had
Yeah.
severe allergies and she had to do the shots thing
Ooh.
when I was growing up.
Aw.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want either of those things. Would you rather deal with a week of lake effect snow or 90-degree heat?
90.
90. You take these
90
questions
degrees.
really seriously.
I do.
You do.
90.
90
Is that by the
degrees.
pool? Oh, beach.
But if you have to, but like, what if you have to work? Like, there's no. So 90 degrees. I'm not a fan of that hot.
Right
Like,
now,
I would
am.
take 80 degrees. Like, that's why I live here. That's one of the reasons why I live here because it usually doesn't get that hot. I'm gonna be the outlier and I'm gonna go lake effect. And I know that's kind of like crazy this time of year because we're all just like dying. But my thing is like, I'm very lucky. I'm so blessed that I can travel and go to places that are warm. Like I like a good lake effect.
Okay.
And then it can be over.
Okay.
All right. I will say though, I moved to Buffalo when I was 19 years old from Florida, and when I was in college, once you go from high school to college, it's not, you kind of are on your own. You have to do your studies and you have to do that on your own. There's nobody telling you to do it. You just got to do it. Well, it is 90 degrees there and there's a beach and my friends own boats and there's lots to do. And so going to class or your friends text you want to go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Buffalo, guess who had straight A honor roll?
Yeah.
It's because it was cold. Ain't nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you made it.
Huh?
Like you were 19, right?
Yeah.
You still made it.
Yeah, but I stayed here because Buffalo's great.
Buffalo is great.
Buffalo's great.
Would you rather see the Bills make the Super Bowl and lose, or miss the playoffs entirely? Who wrote this question?
I'm not answering any of that.
Make the Super Bowl.
This
As
is
a business owner,
no.
who is impacted by this wonderful team,
Sure.
I say go all the way. You don't want them to miss the playoffs.
I don't even want to comment on this. I
Can't
feel
even
like
think
there's no
about
right.
I feel like there's a lot of bad juju coming from this question,
Yeah,
and
I'm not
we're
doing
just
it.
going to
Skip.
Yeah, it's my right to say no. None.
Like you're not answering it?
Not answering.
Really?
It's
You
Not
don't want
doing
to see
it.
them make the Super
We
Bowl?
just don't want to answer one or
We're
the
just
other.
voiding out the question.
Yeah,
I actually have that power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever created this question, we're gonna have a conversation with afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
Ian commented he's with you with the blue cheese. He said blue for life.
Blue for life.
Okay.
Ian's
Blue
right.
for life. He is right. Okay. What matters to Western New York? Sponsored by William Mattar Law Offices. We're talking a little bit about kids and their structure, but also like I know little Carlo is nostalgic.
Yes.
The way my girls are.
Yes.
Well, Ella mainly. I have been trying to clean out her room. She's 11 and she has like the Barbie house and all that stuff in there. And she's just like, I'm not ready, Mom. You got to leave it. And so yesterday I had the day off and I cleared all the Barbie stuff I put in the basement. We didn't get rid of it. But she's a big girl now. But she's so nostalgic. Like she never wants to move. When my husband got a new car, she was like teary-eyed. She's like, Daddy, I love
super
that
cute.
car. Yeah, it's like crazy.
Mhm.
And little Carlo, he like doesn't want his room painted.
Yeah, like I've had the same color baby blue since he was a baby, and he won't let me change it because he just likes things the way they are. He does not like change like in that kind of way. And so I can change things in other rooms, but definitely not his room. But he still would be like, the couch that you had for 5 years, like, well, I like that couch with the holes in it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, but I got you this beautiful recliner. Like,
Here's the deal. I have the exact opposite
Same.
in my house. My 10-year-old is a changeaholic.
Oh,
She's a changeaholic. So she has changed her bedroom. We moved into this house, I don't know, 10 months ago. She has changed her setup of her bedroom no less than 10 times.
wow.
She has begged and prodded and sent me links after links of like 4 different beds. She just assumed that Mom's just going to buy a different bed. If this brand new bed that I put together, she's like, we're just gonna I'm thinking bunk bed this weekend. This week is bunk bed week. And then she's like, well, I want the bunk bed with the desk underneath it the next week. And so it's constant change.
Yeah.
So I would love a little reprieve with a child that's like, no, let's not change anything. Let's keep it just the way it is.
I'm kind of like that though. I want things changed all the time.
yeah.
I change things around. I don't necessarily buy new stuff, but I at least move what I have. No.
No, I think I'm pretty much kind of like Carlo. Like when I have to give my car back after the lease, I'm like, bye, old friend. Thanks for keeping me safe. Yeah.
Really? I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
peace out.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you. Let's take a picture together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you name your car too?
No,
I feel like you should.
I should name him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have your license plate.
I do, but we don't talk about that because I don't want people to see me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Kids are funny. I mean, I have 4 girls and all of them are completely different. Completely different.
Mhm.
Crazy.
I have one out of one. She can't replicate.
Is she like you?
She's very much like me in certain ways. She's very structured like her father, but very sarcastic. She puts me in my place. If I'm having a really good day, like I'm really feeling pretty, she'll make sure to point out whatever's wrong with me. And so it's good. It humbles me. You can't walk around the world looking and feeling too great. You know what I mean? You gotta have a reality set in, and my daughter's there for me.
My kid will humble me when I show him a clip of me on the news or something. And you're like, well, you did say amazing a lot or something like that. You said amazing like 6 times, Mom.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. I certainly did. And then we laugh about it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
funny.
So I need him. And he's young. So I need his advice. Sometimes I'll put on an outfit and I'll be like, little Carl, what do you think? The white pants or the black pants? I just did this the other day, and it was like the black fake leather pants, and he's like, those ones. And I said, all right, kid. And then I went to watch his basketball game, and these younger teens were like, I just want to tell you, I love your pants. And I was like, yeah, little Carla. Like, so
Yeah.
he's got good taste. Yeah.
Oh, I always run things by my girls.
Mhm.
Always.
I try to avoid it. She pulls things. I think she almost does it sometimes, like diabolically. Like she'll go into the closet and be like, "I'm gonna find the thing you haven't worn in a while, and there's a reason for it." And she's like, "I want you to wear that." Just, really? Is that what I should wear? Yeah, go for it, Ma. See what happens.
And it's like all floral,
I
and
have
yellow,
this-
and pink.
Yeah,
and-
this kid is going to go places when she gets older. She may go to jail, but I hope after that she does something productive. It'll be good.
yeah, I'll bail her out because I love her.
I think a lot of people will.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's got a great personality.
I love that. I love, you got to speak fluent sarcasm to get through life.
It's very dry. It's very, and it hits really well. Like at 10 years old, it shouldn't hit as well as it does. But her timing is impeccable. It's a little scary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if she gets to know you really well, she will also put you in your place.
Okay.
So don't get too close.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation, I think.
I do not want to know the show.
I hope she doesn't see this.
I do. I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay, so we love to do like a little final thought segment at the end of
Yeah.
our show. So I have no idea what mine's going to be yet.
Do you
know?
want me
We'll
to kick
keep
it
you
off?
last then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got to think about this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my 2026. Like my focus for 2026. This is like I'm not like a big woo-woo person, but I've also found like I've gone through a lot over the last several years, and my thing is protect your peace. So my thing, if I'm talking with a friend who's having going through something and is like trying to figure out next steps, I'm like, well, is that choice protecting your peace? And so for me, my thing is if I'm going to do something, I want to make sure that it's grounding. I want it to make sure that it's not disruptive. I'm like, when you go through some life-changing stuff, just like all of us do at some point in our life, I've learned that I don't let a lot of things shake me. I may have days where I'm like, oh my gosh. And I have my people. I've got my best friend, Ashley, that I lean on for all that stuff. And I call my mom and I get stuff out, but I don't let stuff sit too long. When I say protect my peace, I'm really being focused on finding gratitude, I do think that to a degree, focusing on, maybe some of the stuff that Sweet Buffalo's doing and some of the things that you guys are both doing, and just realizing that, listen, it could be a lot worse. Like, chill out, Audrey, you're going to be fine. That I can, that's my focus, is finding things that center me, ground me, and realize that, in this life, there's a lot to be grateful for.
I love that. I find that I like the little stupid things, not necessarily stupid, but the like little things that really may not matter, keep me up at night. Like I'll think of something in my head and I'll run through it and all night, and it's so dumb. And I'll just be like, come on, stop it. Like, this is so stupid.
Like, where's my social security card?
No, not like that, but like, whatever it might
People
be.
do that though.
Yeah.
I mean, a thought like that might pop in your head at like 2:00 in the morning. Where's my social security card? And then you have no
It's,
idea
like,
where it is, and then you start
super
thinking
specific.
about it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who's missing their social security card?
Just people. People are. They are.
They are.
I'm not. Are you?
I haven't had one of those in like forever. I don't have no idea where mine
You don't know
is.
where yours is? Okay.
No.
All right.
Do we need it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Usually, like if you're starting a new job, you
mean, I
can
have a
use it. And
passport.
plus, passport's
good.
good.
Birth certificate. I don't know. Just something that you really don't need in that moment, but it popped in your head, and now you're like, where is it?
I wonder.
There. That's fair.
What you got?
My turn. I would like to say my final thought is that laughter is the best medicine. My grandma Judy taught me that since I was a little girl, and she's not wrong. Laughter helps you get through cruddy things in life. Laughter makes you feel good. We just laughed today, and it made me feel nice. And going to that comedy show, there were so many people sold out, and everybody was just like happy and laughing about nonsense. And so I just think we shouldn't take life so seriously. We should, enjoy laughter. I mean, laughter got me through, going through cancer with Big Carlo saying stupid, funny things. It's like what I needed at that time. Like I'm sitting there all upset, and then he just, bust out with this funny thing inappropriate thing he probably shouldn't say, but it made me laugh so hard. So all I want to say is that everyone shouldn't take life so seriously, and make sure you make time to laugh.
Love it.
I love that. It is important. It is important. And we should laugh at ourselves too.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. And making other people laugh is like the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get someone going who otherwise you look at them and you're like, I think you need a good laugh,
Mm-hmm.
whether they want it or not.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
It's usually pretty good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I heard a quote from Will Smith, and he said, never take advice from people who have never done the thing that you're taking advice on. He calls that insanity.
Mm.
And it got me to thinking, like, I feel like Oprah wouldn't even have a career if that was the case. Do you ever think about, like, Oprah, she gives advice on marriage. She's never been married. She gives advice on children. She's never had any children. You know what I mean? Don't you think, or no? I love Oprah. I'm not saying it, but I'm thinking, like, if he says that, like, if you think about it, why would you take advice from somebody who, that'd be like, asking somebody who never had a dog advice on your dog.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you?
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess so. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Why is Oprah giving advice on marriage and children?
I think it's worked for her. I think she's done pretty good.
She's done great.
I do love you, Oprah.
She's watching.
She's watching right now.
DMs?
I'm just saying, we talked a lot about celebrities today. I just want to know Justin Timberlake, Chad Michael Murray, Oprah Winfrey.
No, Justin Timberlake, own up to your mistakes and do something better with your life. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Chad Michael Murray, though, he's
a
cute.
doll.
I prefer him with short hair, though.
Okay.
If he's watching.
Oh, you're a married woman. Don't you remember?
She's DMing him. Does he DM him and ask him to cut his hair?
You should follow up with his hairstyle.
I'll send him some pictures.
Girl.
Try this style.
I love that you're giving him advice and you've never had a man's head in your life, which is like what you just said.
That was never coming on the show.
I don't think it's the same thing.
This is an awkward way to end the show today. I said laughter is the best medicine.
Audrey, never come back.
Let's have my friend Audrey on the show.
She's great. If I go disappearing today, please someone talk to Mary, okay?
She's just upset because she's getting bullied by her child. Sorry.
I give people a hard
Audrey's
time.
getting bullied by her child on a regular basis and she can't handle it, so
She takes that on us.
I am hard on people that I love. That's true.
Wait, say that again?
I am hard on people that I love. I give people a hard time that I love.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Well, I think everybody does that, right? Our kids do that.
Mhm.
They make fun of us or tease us
Yep.
more than, or get mad at us, take it out on us.
I'm like a child.
Well, you keep
Well, that was
DMing
fun.
Chad, yes. Keep
I think,
DMing
what
Chad.
if I DM him every day?
That would probably
Police may get involved. We talked about HR before. That may also be a trip to HR.
Okay.
But you never know unless you try.
Oh my gosh.
That's
I know
another
what we can
saying.
do. We can ask all of our viewers, like the tens of them, to DM him. You should go on the Buffalo Social Club.
listen. The comedian I went to see, he said, when you do DM Chad Michael Murray, you're not DMing Chad Michael Murray. He made a joke. He's like, yo, all these meemaws think that I'm talking to him for 4 hours on Facebook. I just want to let you know that's not me.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I think with Chad Michael Murray you are.
You think
If
it's
you
him.
look
You
at
don't
his-
think it's his assistant?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Maybe.
we'll find out when he writes you back.
Well, his assistant better get on the ball then. It
Oh my gosh.
was fun.
This was fun.
This is great.
Did you have fun?
I had the best
I'm
time.
glad.
I learned so much today.
We like our guests to have fun, and we want to bring out your personality so people can get to know you aside from your business or you know the good things you do in the community, just as you as a person. Because I feel like a lot of the interviews we do and stuff, we're focused on our brands and stuff, but like let's get to know the humans behind the scenes.
I like the humans.
And
We're going to take out my battery after this, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're so glad you came on with us.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for being here. Really, and keep doing the work that you do. We appreciate what you do for this community.
Ditto.
And just for the record, I have been a customer for way before I even knew you. So
I'm very
thank
grateful.
you. It's mainly the bees.
I really appreciate that.
The
yeah.
bees.
You and everyone else. It's
Yeah.
coming, but we got a little bit of time.
Yeah, but I'll call and I'll be like, you guys were out last week, but I see like 3 bees. Can you come back out? And you're like, yep, yeah, no problem. So thank you.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Super grateful.
Yeah. And we're grateful to our wonderful tens of viewers. We appreciate you. I'm just kidding. We actually are getting quite a few amount of viewers.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
I just say that because I'm manifesting the millions of viewers that are coming. I like to manifest things. I feel like if you speak it, it will come. That's what
If you build it, they will come.
That too.
Yeah.
but yeah. That too.
Well, it was great spending time with you.
Yes, you
And
too.
with you. And with you. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll be back next week. And we have a great guest. Should we say who it is? Is she
No.
for sure coming on?
Yeah, she coming.
Don't say it though.
I wouldn't say it. She's got her own TV show we saw though, so that's exciting. So look out for that.
That's a good tease.
Mhm.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great week. And thanks for joining us.